there, it's Kimberly Lucht, and I'm a business coach and energy healer for entrepreneurs who want to make more money and magic doing what they love. And so if that's you, you're in the right place. And if you're watching this at the time that this video is being released, Happy New Year! Yay! I hope you're feeling hopeful, excited, rejuvenated after the holidays or anything else that you might have done at the end of the previous year. And just know that no matter how you're feeling right now, if you're feeling positive, hopeful, optimistic, or if you're not, we're gonna be able to do a meditation together to select your word for the year, a theme for the year, or an intention for the year ahead. Sometimes these words will come bopping me over the head of like, this will be the word of the year. And sometimes it's a little more subtle and I need to kind of sit with myself to sink into the energy of what I want this year to be. And so if that's you, this is gonna be perfect for you. And even if you already have your word of the year, like I do, I'll share mine at the end. But if you have your word of the year, I want you to imagine, as we do this meditation together, how you can expand that word, maybe create a phrase or maybe create a set of words. If there's something that sticks out to you during this meditation, you can integrate it into the word that you already have. For those of you that don't have a word of the year yet or have never had a word of the year, this is going to be a really beautiful practice to dive into. So let's get started. We're actually going to start by rubbing the palms together a little bit, getting the energy worked up in the hands, maybe even closing the eyes as we open up and tune in to whatever's going on in the body, and bringing the hands to a slower rub, and then gently bringing your hands out like this, palms facing me, facing your screen. And just take this in, this moment where we're at this pivotal New Year point. Breathing deeply in through the nose, expanding the belly as you do. And then maybe out of the mouth, deflating the belly as you exhale. A few more rounds like that, breathing in, breathing out. Making the exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. And then once more, just like that. And noticing if there's any energy coursing through your chest, your belly, your fingertips, noticing any physical sensations coming up, and gently bringing your palms face down to your knees, your lap, or wherever you feel like placing them. And maybe gently rubbing this area, letting your body know that it's safe, it's protected, it's here in the present moment. And as we sink into this present moment, we're gently going to invite this energy of newness. Whatever that feels like in your body, maybe it's a whoosh of air, or maybe it's a little bit of expansion in the belly, just noticing what newness and a fresh page might feel like in your body. And gently bringing that rub on the lap or wherever your hands are placed to a pause. And coming back to a natural rhythm of breathing, whatever that might look like for you. And we're gently going to open up to listen to whatever words might want to come through during this meditation. So I'm going to be guiding you through a few prompts. And as I do, just notice what single words might come through, or maybe phrases that come through. First prompt and the first question is, how do I want to feel? So really tuning in to what comes through for that prompt, that question. How do you want to feel? Prompt number 2 is, what do I want to do? And so tuning into that, what is it that you want to do this year? Breathing as you listen and maybe hear the messages coming through automatically. And then prompt number 3 is, what do I want to bring more of into my life? And so thinking about that for a second, maybe keeping the answers nice and simple with a single word, or maybe a string of words comes to mind. But what do you want to bring more of into your life this year? And so focusing on simple answers, maybe keeping it to a single word or a string of words, and then really asking yourself, what do you want to bring more of into your life this year? Beautiful. And so whatever words came through for those 3 prompts, I want you to notice which one feels most exciting, most enlivening, the one that really feels like it lights you up inside and gives you this feeling of, I love this word. It almost like takes your breath away. And even if you're not quite sure if that's the word of the year, just notice. Notice what about that word calls to you. Maybe it's a concept or the sound of it or something else. Whatever word you're taking from this space or string of words that you're taking, just notice how it makes you feel. Notice how it makes you feel. A few more deep breaths here as we come to the end of this meditation, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Twice more, just like that. And once more, just like that. And then gently opening your eyes to the room slowly whenever you're ready. Nice. Beautiful. Wonderful work. And thank you so much for meditating with me. I'd love for you to share your word of the year or words of the year that you landed on during this meditation. If you feel comfortable doing so, comment below and let me know what that is. My word of the year for 2025 at least is love. And so it's just a beautiful feeling in my body when I think about that and when I feel into it, when I say it out loud. It came through a few weeks ago and just kind of bopped me over the head. And so that's when you'll know that your word of the year is true to you and true to this year in particular. And who knows how that will unfold in time, but you might look back on this moment in about a year's time and be like, that word totally makes sense. And so if your word doesn't make total logical sense right now, that's totally normal. I've had words of the year that just like, I don't know why that one was the one. A few years ago, I had listen come through as the word of the year, and I was like, I never would have picked that if I was logically thinking about it, but it became so clear and evident why that was definitely meant to be the word of the year for that year. And so even if you're like, I'm not sure what this means or why I picked this, but you have a feeling that it's true and the right word for you, then stick with it and see where it takes you. Thank you so much for meditating with me today. I hope you loved this video. If you loved this meditation, you'll also love all of the videos that I send on a weekly basis to my email list. And if you're not on it yet and want to be, the link to subscribe is down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Happy New Year. Bye.